Hello dear students, our today's topic is synthesis of ethosuximide. This drug belongs to the therapeutic category of anti-epileptic drug. Now look at the structure. This etho stands for presence of ethyl and succimide stands for presence of this 4 carbon compound attached with a NH to make a cyclic imide. This will make up this heterocycle ring pyrrolidine, which consists of 2 oxo groups at position number 2 and at position number 5. The numbering obviously starts with nitrogen. So this is number 1, 2, 3, 4 and this will be number 5. So according to this, our basic nucleus will be pyrrolidine 2,5-dione, which is substituted at position number 3 by an ethyl group and at position number 3 once again by a methyl group. The carbon number 3 is attached with 4 different groups, 1, 2, 3 and this will be 4. So it is a chiral carbon, that's why ethosuximide exists in 2 isomeric forms, that is capital R and capital S. The therapeutically employed ethosuximide is a racemic mixture. That's why we include this prefix capital R and capital S in the IUPAC name of this compound. Ethosuximide is used for treatment of absence seizure. Next, move on to synthesis of this compound, where the starting materials are this one, a 4 carbon ketone which is called as butane 2-on, and this ester ethyl cyanoacetate. Now in ethyl cyanoacetate we have a carbonyl group and a nitrile group, due to which this alpha carbon bears the hydrogen which will become highly acidic in nature. That's why this carbon will acquire the carbon ion character, which can attack on this carbonyl carbon to bring the nucleophilic addition reaction followed by the elimination reaction. So when the reaction takes place in presence of ethanol and sodium ethoxide, this carbon ion attack over this carbon and thus there is release of a water molecule and a double bond is generated between this carbon and this carbon to give us formation of this alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound. Dear students, you can easily find over here the presence of this carbonyl group and the alpha beta unsaturated portion over here. This alpha beta unsaturated compound then is reacted with hydrogen cyanide. From hydrogen cyanide we have the nucleophile Cn-. So this derivative undergoes nucleophilic addition reaction, and the nucleophilic addition takes place in such a way that this nucleophile, the cyanide minus Cn minus group, will go on to the beta carbon, while the hydrogen as H plus ion will goes to the alpha carbon. So here we have attachment of hydrogen on alpha and attachment of cyanide on beta carbon. So thus we have formation of this dinitrile derivative. This dinitrile derivative then undergoes a very famous acidic hydrolysis reaction. The acidic hydrolysis first remove the ethoxy group as ethanol and convert this ester into corresponding carboxylic acid COOH, which on heating release out one carbon dioxide molecule. In this way, whole ethoxy carbonyl group will be removed out from here, and thus we have formation of this dinitrile derivative. Here is this dinitrile derivative formation. Now this dinitrile derivative then is reacted with water molecule, which is also a familiar reaction, the hydrolysis of the nitrile, which gives the formation of corresponding amide first, which on further reaction with water molecule gives the corresponding carboxylic acid derivatives. So this butane dinitrile derivative on hydrolysis gives us the formation of corresponding dicarboxylic acid, which is called as 2-ethyl 2-methyl butane dicarboxylic acid or dioic acid. This dioic acid then undergoes reaction with ammonia at some elevated temperature. The reaction once again is a nucleophilic substitution reaction. The ammonia molecule first attack on any of this carbonyl group to liberate out one water molecule. The corresponding amide is formed. The amino group of amide then attack on second carbonyl group to liberate out second water molecule. You can say that the two hydrogens from ammonia and two hydroxyl groups will make up the two water molecules which will released out from here, and NH will get attached on this carbon and this carbon to give us this cyclic product, which is nothing but our title compound ethosuximide. Hope this synthetic scheme will be of great benefit to you. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.